Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Today we've got a love reading, everyone's favorite, and this one is called Does He or She Miss You? And I would ask you to think of someone that you are currently in a relationship with, or it's just a difficult connection, or maybe you are in a long distance relationship. Please don't think of a person that you dated in 1995 and haven't spoken since. If you are both married, that person is married, you are married to different people, like separate, you have separate families, that person has children. Just please be logical, be discerning, because I get so many emails from women and men even saying that I have this incredible connection with someone. We met 20 years ago briefly, and then it was these beautiful emotions, and now this person has blocked me, or they have their family, I have my own family, but I know that they love me, and it's just the only thought I have in my mind is that this pile was not for you, the one that you watched. This reading was not for you in the first place. It's just, if someone loves you, they will be with you. They will be in your life. They will be consistent. They will be building with you. They will be investing in this connection. You will know where you stand. It will feel like family. And it's just so sad. It breaks my heart so much how many people get stuck in this vicious cycle of holding on to that mixed signals, to that inconsistency. And when the other person is just, I don't know, just keeping them for whatever reasons, they're keeping them stuck. We have to move on. We have to keep living our life. And it's just so sad when I read those emails and I feel those people's pain in my heart. I just don't know how to help. If you feel like someone loves you, are they showing it to you? Not saying, are they showing it to you? So yeah, just be discerning. So I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture in a second. Please take your time, listen to intuition, and then choose a pile that resonates with you the most. Let's go. Hi everyone who chose pile number 1 or little lazurite stone. Let's see whether your person misses you or not at the moment. We are opening the reading with the Hermit, Despair, 9 of Wands, Wife, 4 of Wands, and Faithfulness. This is interesting because I feel that this person was very tired of being alone for the longest time. We've got this Hermit and Despair. They were tired of being maybe single, or maybe feeling alone, or not having someone who they would feel a very strong connection with, very strong emotional bond. It could be that in the past, in this connection, they also felt very lonely for some reason. Maybe that you broke up with them, or maybe you didn't give them enough time and attention. It's just, I feel a lot of loneliness from them. Maybe they're just naturally, as a person, a loner, someone who doesn't let other people very close to them. But at the same time, it's really heavy on their soul. They don't want to be this way. They don't want to be lonely. It's like they're tired. They're tired of being lonely, of being on their own, of like walking, wandering in the dark, alone in their life. This is how it feels for me for some reason. like they had a little torch with them and they were trying to find the truths of life all alone, without any help, without any support, without any kindness from another human being. It's just, this person feels quite lonely to me. Maybe that's something that they were choosing in this relationship, or just before you, or maybe that's just what life was giving them for quite some time, as lonely times. But definitely, they're definitely tired of feeling this way, very tired. But what's happening currently, it's almost like it's almost like they were offered this opportunity to be with someone, to have this strong, beautiful, committed relationship with this Nine of Wands and wife. It's about not giving up. It feels like there was a journey for the both of you in the past, because the Nine of Wands is it's like this moment just before you reach your goal. And they see you as someone very special, someone who could give them happy family, happy life, and this feeling of belonging and having a significant partner in their life. After all, we have this wife energy. If it's a man watching me, it could be husband, having a husband, or just a spouse. But what's happening is this person is resisting a committed relationship. They're resisting maybe a marriage, or just moving in together, anything serious, anything. It's almost like being in a serious, strong relationship is a little bit more difficult than they have anticipated. They wanted it, they were striving for it because they were done with being lonely and on their own. But now they realize that it's hard to stick around, because they got bruised on the way. Maybe there were some misunderstandings, because you triggered each other, something like that. But I feel like now they are very suspicious of anything you bring towards them, of anything you offer them. It's almost like they're resisting going into that territory of starting a family, of moving in together, because they see that the offer is there, the possibility is there, but somehow they're very wary of the fact that it may hurt. It may hurt them again when they are already like a wounded soldier here, this person, in this connection. So there is this contrast between them not wanting to go back to the loneliness they had in the past, but at the same time being scared, being very suspicious and not trusting towards what you're offering to them, the potential of this connection, of a family together, basically, of marriage, of something serious, because I feel like it's not a new relationship here for many of you, to be honest. If it doesn't resonate, then probably it's not your pile, so listen if it is. If it resonates, then keep watching. But yes, I do see that this person is still invested in this, because we've got the Four of Wands and faithfulness for the future energies. They want a family with you. For the future, that's what they're planning. They want a partnership with you. They want beautiful stability, joy, happiness here. And deep inside of them, they're just so committed to you. They're so faithful. They are so devoted. And they appreciate everything that you brought in their life. This feeling of home, this feeling of stability. I feel like you were the one who came the closest to this person. It's almost like there are two, like you hold too much power over this person, I want to say. It's almost like you can hurt them like no other, but then you can give them the happiness that nobody else could even come closer to giving them. I don't know if I'm making sense. You are someone that they feel like they belong to, but at the same time they are scared for their life to admit that they want this, even to to go for it with this Nine of Wands and the wife energy. It's like, it's scary. And they keep remembering all of those difficult moments when you were fighting maybe, or disagreeing, or maybe then when they got hurt in the process of this relationship growing. And they're a little bit scared that if they commit, if they make this work, if they move towards you, if they build this beautiful family with you, are you going to hurt them? That's the question that they have. But definitely the future that they see with you is family. The question of this reading, what was the question? Do they miss you? Oh, I got carried away completely. Do they miss you? Now this person has very strong boundaries. At the moment, somehow, they are keeping their things to themselves. They have very strong boundaries because they're a little bit scared of how serious shit just got. And but the future that they see with you is all about commitment, it's all about family, it's all about strong committed relationship here with the Four of Wands and faithfulness. Can it even get any more family oriented, any more like stable and grounded? This combination is just so beautiful. This is the ideal goal for this person in this connection. Stability, groundedness, loyalty. Loyalty is just so important here. Let's look at your oracle cards. Yeah, this is so beautiful. Why are they so wary of you? What happened? This person is just very... they are guarding themselves, like they're scared. They're scared. But deeper, underneath all of that, there is a lot of love. Look at that. The first card we've got is caring connections. There is a lot of love for you here, a lot of concern and kindness and support. And even if you're not communicating at the moment, if things are not perfect, this person is still very concerned with your life, with whatever is going on, with being... I feel like they genuinely want to reach out and help you, make you feel understood, supported, regardless of their own insecurities and problems and trust issues. Then we've got this card, confidence. This is interesting because it could be that you are a little bit more confident than this person, or vice versa. It's just someone here is, I feel like it's your person. Not confident enough. There are some insecurities in them, issues with loneliness, being alone, but at the same time fear of commitment. Maybe they have this avoidant attachment style in relationships. With this Nine of Wands, it's like, oh, don't get too close because I'm scared of my own reaction, I'm scared of this commitment. I know I want it, but I need time. This is what it feels like to me. It's almost like when it's too much, too fast, this person is not comfortable. They don't trust it for some reason. But they see you as someone very confident, and they love your shine, they love your unapologetic expression of yourself. Yeah, I'm also getting something about you being a very creative person, someone who's like who people notice, who people listen to. There's just something about you that it's hard to forget. It's hard to, not notice, not like take a second glance. Because we also got this card, dance and celebration. Yes, I feel like at times this person just wants to let go. Maybe they're remembering times when you were just, when things were better, when you were celebrating something, or maybe when you were going out and dancing and enjoying each other and just life. Maybe they love to dance with you and they miss that. Maybe you have some common music that you share. It's just, I feel like when they're around you, things are good. It's almost like when things are good, they are really good. When things are bad, this person is like a little hedgehog. Suddenly all of their spikes are like very coming out, and it's hard to get through to them. But yes, a lot of energy of celebration here with the dance and celebration, and Four of Wands is also a card of celebration, of a wedding as well, or like any celebration in life, like a big thing with many people, with good food, drinks. Something about that is what this person is reminiscing about, or that they want to see in the future with you. Yeah. I feel like life with you is good for them. It's fun, it's joyful, it's vibrant, colorful. Not the way they were feeling before you, because there is a lot of darkness. Like I was saying, they're going around with this torch in darkness with no one to hold their hand, no one to show them the way. And with you it's just so bright, so bright. Also, we've got this card, a change in the wind. It could be that there is a move involved here for some of you. For a few of you it will resonate, some sort of move, some kind of change, serious, cardinal change in life. Maybe travel is important here, maybe there is a distance between the two of you. But also I feel like this person is really longing for some change in this connection, longing for things to finally start moving, for a shift of some sort. They want a shift here. Also, we've got this beautiful card, creativity. Again, that's what I was feeling. This whole connection feels super creative for me, super artistic, unusual, eccentric even a little bit. Maybe you're both creative people. Maybe it's just the nature of this connection is very inspiring, very magical, and yes, a lot of creativity is here. And they see you as someone very creative, like you see you have your own vision, you're a very unusual person, I feel like. And there are many eyes on you for some reason, that this person, that's what they think about a lot. Let's get some messages from them to find out whether they miss you or not, your person. Do they miss you? What do they want you to know the most right now for pile 1? The first message we have here is the timing just wasn't right for us. Maybe that's talking about the energy of the hermit in the beginning, when they were feeling lonely and left out. Maybe there was a breakup, there was some difficulty here, and after it happened, this person felt completely alone in this whole world, completely shattered and desperate and sad and disappointed in themselves. It's almost like they were grounded by life. Like, go there and think about your behavior, or something like that. That's what I'm feeling. And I don't think they're blaming you here as much as you think they are. They're quite rational. They know why it happened. Another message we have is, I couldn't let you get close to me. Again, trust. Something about trust here. They're not ready to let you in because you mean so much to them. This is very contradictory message, but with this 9 of Wands, very, very strong and rigid boundaries they have with you for some reason, and they couldn't let you get close. Maybe that's something you really struggled with, because you were giving them all your love. You were giving them offer of your loyalty, commitment, and they were just scared for some reason. I know I was a distraction from your pain. This is interesting. Again, maybe they didn't trust how genuine your feelings were. Maybe you were struggling in life and they felt like they were like helping lighten up your life, distracting you from the struggles you had in life. Maybe they felt like you are more superficial about this whole situation than they are. Because I feel like this is quite a deep person. I don't sense this energy of a player. I feel like if this person doesn't have anyone in their life who would match their standards, they would just be alone. They wouldn't go around seeing different people every other day. It's not them. They would just go about their life, be very reflective and yeah, very deep, psychologically deep person. They look deeper. What else? What else would they say to you, pile 1? You turn loose heaven within me. Yeah? Yeah. I live for your smile and I would die for your kiss. Yeah, they do miss you. They do miss you. And more than that, they have this idyllic picture of the future with you. Regardless of how realistic it is, they still want it. They still dream of it. Also, we've got this card, you are the song of my heart. Yes, a lot of inspiration again, a lot of creativity, like music, dancing, I don't know, things that spark that passion in us, that fire in us. I feel like this connection is very like a fuel to your creativity. What else? What else would they say to you for pile 1? What would your person say to you? I am afraid of hurting you. Yes, I feel like they have a very gentle soul, this person. Regardless of what happened, they feel boundaries between people very strongly. They're very empathetic, and that's why they protect themselves as well here very strongly. I don't feel like there's someone who would intentionally hurt another human being. And if things are not going well, if you're not communicating, that there could be a reason. They just don't want to make things even worse. They don't want to hurt you. Okay, I'm a very jealous person, they want to say. This is also here the 9 of Wands. Wands is always the energy of passion, of the fiery expression of life, and jealousy is very passionate feeling. It comes from possession and wanting something to be yours. With this wife and 9 of Wands, it's almost like maybe you had other options, or you were more open in relationship, or they didn't feel like you would stick around for long. Maybe you would leave them at the end. And this is where this insecurity comes from, that you don't see them in the same light as they see you. This is what I'm getting as well. Maybe they were jealous of you quite a few times when, I don't know, when you were communicating with people of their sex a lot. I don't know, maybe you have many friends who are of the opposite gender as you are. So there is some jealousy here for sure. And passion, because we've got this message, I'm in love with your body. Yeah, definitely a lot of passion here. So this is all I had for you, pile 1. I hope it helped you. I hope it gave you some clarity. I hope, yeah, this reading kind of resonated with you. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hi everyone who chose pile number 2 or little clear quartz stone. Let's see whether your person misses you or not. We are opening the reading with the 8 of Pentacles, Frivolity, 6 of Swords, Room, 8 of Cups, and Messenger. I feel like this relationship has been a big, huge lesson for this person. It was not easy, but it taught this person that if you want to keep someone, if you want relationship to last, if you want committed partnership that would last years and maybe even a lifetime, you have to put in some work into it. You have to be consistent. You have to be resilient, assertive. And it's just, I feel like in the past, this person has learned that being superficial will not do with you. Being light-hearted, being flighty, and maybe even kind of, I don't want to say not faithful, but I'm getting this energy that this person was much lighter about relationships, about their feelings, when they have just started this connection with you. Because the lesson that they got is that you have to work. You have to work for something that you want, for something that means a lot to you. You can't just be here one day and then leave for a month, a few weeks, and then come back and charm another person once again, have a good time, and then leave. All of that inconsistency, all of that light energy. I feel like this connection has taught them that you have to put effort if you want to keep something, if you want to build this masterpiece with someone. You can't just be the social butterfly or like someone easygoing, someone who's after pleasure and good times all the time, always. Because I don't feel like you are together with this person, pile 2. If it doesn't resonate, please don't watch this video. If it does, then go on. But I don't feel like you are physically together. I don't feel like you're very close somehow. Emotionally for sure, but for many of you, even physically, there is distance. Because also we have this energy of the 6 of Swords and room. It's almost like there was discomfort of this connection for this person. They were comfortable. It felt cozy, warm and happy, but then at some point they have realized that they were kind of pushed out. For some reason they had to move on. Because I do see them moving on, mentally at least. They're trying to move on. There may be, for some of you, like for 1 or 2 of you, this person could be traveling currently, or going somewhere, or maybe they moved from you physically. Because there is this departure energy. They are departing from the cozy, happy, warm connection that you built together. Do they miss you? It's almost like this connection is very heavy on their heart at the moment. And I don't think they're completely over you. I don't think they are I don't even think that they're holding on to you anymore as they used to before. They're definitely trying to move on, but with a heavy heart. There is a lot of heaviness in them. It's almost like I don't want to go, but I have to. I don't want to, but I have to. There is no point of staying here. I'm not wanted. This is not going anywhere. I have to move on. And also, I see them starting to move away from the situation, from you, from this connection. But it's almost like feelings catch up to them sometimes. Emotions still catch up to them. And the only thing they are planning to do in the future is just to be strong, to keep going with this 8 of Cups in the future. Keep going, don't look back. Because maybe you are messaging them, maybe you're still in some sort of communication here. Or maybe they are messaging you from time to time. If they don't, then there is a huge temptation to call you, message you, communicate to you somehow. But at the same time they're like, no, I'm not, I shouldn't, I should keep going regardless of how much emotion I have invested in this, regardless of how much time and energy I have invested in this. I have to keep going. I have to. Even though I really want to talk to my person, even though I feel like there are some things left unsaid, I have to keep going. one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, and soon enough I'll be done. I will forget all of this. I will be over them. It's almost like there was definitely a lesson about work here, about putting effort, about investing in this connection, working on themselves, about how they do relationships, how they love other people, how they express themselves. And I feel like it was a little bit too late. It was a little bit too late here. Because this person is definitely moving on. This combination, 6 of Swords and 8 of Cups, they're not sticking around. Do they miss you? At the back of their mind, yes. But they're moving on. For many of you, even physically. Moving out of the place you were living together, or going to another place, another country to live in, or something like that. Changing their life circumstances, coming out of their comfort zone. This person is heading in the opposite direction from you. For sure. Even though sometimes they feel tempted to speak to you, maybe just like on general topics. How are you doing? What's going on? And then they like, no, I shouldn't. I should keep going. I need to be strong. There is no point. Let's look at your oracle cards to see what's going on here. This is interesting. We've got this card, desert, 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 and vision quest. It could be that they didn't stick around for this journey, for this lesson that they had to learn. It's almost like it was too hard for them. They couldn't put enough work and effort in this. With the 8 of Pentacles and frivolity, maybe they were like expecting things to be much easier, much maybe they didn't take on enough responsibilities they should have in the past. And with this vision quest, it's almost like they didn't get to their destination somehow. It's like it was a test, this connection for them, for this person, that they didn't do well on. Also, we've got this card, the fledgling, and it tells me about, again with this little bird, it tells me about this light-hearted, innocent, childish, and a little bit reckless energy that's coming from your person, very similar to this frivolity card. Maybe they were not serious enough, they were not committed enough, they were not hard-working in this connection. And it's not that love should be hard work. You at least have to try. You have to try. And with this fledgling, it feels like they're just a little bit immature, I wanna say, a little bit all over the place. Like it's hard for them to stick to something for too long. But there is love. There is love here. With this angel of love, confirmation that the feelings they felt for you, they were genuine. They were genuine. Maybe the way they were expressing them was kind of not grounded at all. Also, we've got this card by the book. It always talks to me about tradition, about religious factors, about family patterns and like rules. Maybe this person was just too scared of starting a family, of building something serious and long-term. Is just doing things the right way is not for them. More so doing things the easy way. I feel like that's what they were doing here. It's about putting in the work. It's about sticking to the routines and tasks and showing up for another person consistently. It's by the book is that energy. How do people build family? They start dating, they then progress to living together, then they build trust and loyalty and all of that. Grow a family, and for this person I feel like this is either very scary or they're just not for it. They don't have enough tools, not enough maybe experience. to do this, to make this work with you in a traditional way. And then we've got this card, expectancy. This is interesting because I feel like they're still deep in their heart expecting you to reach out to them maybe, or to grab on their hand and say, stay, don't go, don't move on from me yet, maybe we can work it out. It's just they're still waiting for something here, even though they're slowly but surely walking away from this connection, letting it go, moving on. But there is still this hope at the back of their mind that maybe if I wait, if I don't rush, she will communicate or he will communicate and things will work out. Very interesting energy here, pile 2. Let's ask for a few messages from them. What would they say to you? What do they want you to know the most? Do they miss you, your person? Okay, we've got this card, I want to be more than friends. Maybe you stated your boundaries and you said, I can only offer you friendship, or yeah, let's stay friends. And it's not very comfortable for them, that's why they're trying to move on, this person. They're definitely not satisfied with the level this relationship is at the moment. Definitely not. You came closer than anyone. I wish I could share my good news with you. Again, there is this desire in them to communicate something for some reason, but they're holding back. They feel like it's not a good idea with the 8 of Cups and Messenger. No, I've got to move on. I shouldn't write to them. I shouldn't call her. I shouldn't call him. Be strong. Something like that. What else? What else would they want you to know, pile 2? I have no words for your kindness and generosity. Yes, I feel like you were very gentle with them, even though something has happened here, maybe you broke up with them. For so long, you have been so gentle with them, you have been showing them what it's like to be in a serious relationship, what it's like to keep building, brick by brick. You are healing my soul, but it is a work in progress. Again, there is this feeling of you being on another level of maturity when it comes to relationships and building committed, strong relationships. It's just they don't know how it's done. Maybe they didn't have good role models in the face of their parents. And you did. It's natural to you to be committed, to invest, to be consistent, and this person, they're just like, I'm here for the good times, or at least that's how they were in the past, and that was something you were not comfortable with. And then we've got this message, I would just hurt you more right now, I need to be alone. And I feel like this is why they're departing from this connection, trying to distance themselves. Let's get a few more messages from your person, pile 2. What would they say to you? Do they miss you? Okay, a lot of guilt here. This message says, I know I am screwing everything up. It's almost like they don't know what to do, how to make this work. And that's why they're moving on now. Answer to this whole reading, I miss you too. Yeah, they do, even though they're doing the opposite of what they feel. Please forgive me. Oh yes, a lot of a lot of guilt and regret I'm feeling here. I will share my love the first chance that I get. Don't lose faith in me. I feel like they really want to communicate with you, but they keep walking away because it feels logical at the moment. So this is all I had for you, pal 2. I hope it gave you some clarity. I hope this helped you in your situation, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hi everyone who chose spell number 3 or Little Yellow Marble. Let's see whether your person misses you at the moment or not. We are opening the reading with the Empress, Letter, Page of Wands, Conversation, Nine of Swords, and Waiting. Group 3. Your person is waiting for you. That's the main message I'm getting here. They are waiting for you to make some sort of a decision, or for you to reach out to them, for you to show your good disposition towards them. First of all, I feel like it has been stretching for a really long time. It's almost like this person sees you in this incredible light. You are someone so wonderful, beautiful, loving, caring, kind, blooming figure in their life that there is so much admiration and respect for you with this Empress. It's almost like this is the one for me. This is the person I want to be near. This is like my ideal image of a perfect spouse, husband or wife. It would make more sense if this was an emperor for men who are watching this, but there are not many of you, so yeah, convert this as you're watching so I don't waste time. So yes, I feel like you are this ideal image of someone they would deeply respect and they would want to have a serious relationship with. They see you as someone who is like growing so much currently and so fast, who has developed into this beautiful woman or man, and a lot of respect here, a lot of admiration, a lot of love for you again. But at the same time, it's almost like it's your call now. It's your choice now to communicate to them or not, because we've got this letter here with the Empress. It's I feel like they think that you are busy. They think that you are building your beautiful life and you don't have time to talk to them or maybe reply to them or reach out to them. It's almost like, I don't know when she's gonna come around, when she's going to open up to me, when she's going to communicate. Does this person miss you? Definitely. They miss you, and more than that, they're waiting for some sort of communication from you. They're waiting for you to speak up, to share yourself with them. It's almost like they hold you in this really high regard. You're definitely on a pedestal for them, for this person, and they hold you in a very high regard, and they feel like if you step down to them, if you reach out to them, then this is like a green light for them to continue pursuing this, continue this relationship, this connection, because they feel like it's all up to you now. You hold all of the power over them. It's like it's your decision, and they're waiting for you to kind of warm up your heart to them, to show your benevolence and show you this good disposition towards them, good attitude. Even now, currently, this person is incredibly curious about you, incredibly curious about what's going on in your life. Maybe there is distance between you two, or maybe you are from different cultures, religious, you have different religious background. There is something like a lot of curiosity here. Something is going on in your life that makes this person very curious. Maybe you're very different from them, or maybe you live in a different place. and they're just like, oh, I wonder what's going on with them. I wish we could talk. I wish we could discuss some things. There's also a lot of passion here, since it's the Wands energy. They're quite passionate about you, but more so, there is this need to speak to you. They need to speak to you here. To hold some sort of communication, conversation here. That's what's like the main message of the spread. Maybe you stopped talking to them, or maybe it was a long time since you spoke, but they're definitely very curious about you and they want to express that to you. There's also this heaviness in them again, and this guilt and almost like this insecurity and fears about the future, because they're not sure if you're going to reach out. They're not sure if you're going to express yourself to them and move forward to them. They feel like I'm always going to stuck in this waiting mode with this 9 of Wands and waiting. Maybe their sleep patterns are going crazy. They can't sleep, they have insomnia, or even like panicky states at times, because they feel like, how long am I going to be waiting here? How long am I going to be stuck here, waiting for her or him to reach out? With this 9 of Swords and waiting, it's like, it's draining them. They feel it's almost like all of their insecurities are coming up to the surface and they have to face them here. And they're not certain about the future, what it's going to bring. It's almost like they're looking into the distance and when is it going to happen? When is she or he going to express their emotions to me? This person somehow feels younger to me than you are for some reason. It could be, it's not even the age or the age, it's more like the way they feel about themselves. You're much more intelligent for them, much more mature, wise, discerning, and they're like this little child who just wants a little bit of your energy, who just wants you to show your affection to them. They would feel so much better about themselves if you did that, if you reached out. Again, distance is coming very strongly with this waiting again and the Page of Wands. Something is separating you here. Let's look at your oracle cards, pile 3. I'm gonna have a sip of my tea for a second. Wow, this is interesting. We've got this card, chaos and conflict. Maybe that's something that happened in the past year between the two of you, and you have closed yourself off from this person. You're not communicating to them, and maybe there was a big fight that just kind of broke this connection down. And this is what this person is mulling over, that's what they're thinking about again and again. And yeah, they're waiting for your forgiveness. They're waiting for you to show that you are done with holding a grudge, or maybe you don't think that they're so bad. And yeah, something about forgiveness and kindness. They really want your love here. That's the truth. They do want your love. And they're very curious what you think of them at the moment. This person is very curious what you think of them, how you perceive them. There's also some guilt mixed in the mix of their feelings here as well. We've got this card Magician and the Mirror. So this connection has brought them a lot of healing, and probably you as well, healing some long patterns and blockages and triggers and maybe insecurities. It's almost like whatever happened, it was a big lesson for you too. That was meant to heal some wounds in you, in the both of you. With this Magician and the Mirror, it's all about like wisdom and patience and almost like surrender is important here. There was some lesson learned here. I'm feeling very strongly now. Also with this card Success, and there is this scroll that says congratulations. It's almost like there was some kind of peak moment, some resolution here that happened. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like you healed a lot, the viewer, because this Empress energy, you don't just come to this level of consciousness and self-value out of nowhere. You go through difficult stuff, you go through difficult emotions, life circumstances, but you went through them, through these struggles and lessons with this person, through conflicts, disagreements, and you got to this beautiful, you've grown, that's what I'm trying to say, you've grown a lot. And it's almost like they see you shining, maybe people are recognizing you, maybe you achieved some success, maybe you've graduated, or you have, you got an award for something. There is just something about you that people can celebrate, and you can celebrate, and I feel like this person is very, very proud of you, and again, there is a lot of admiration here of how much you've grown. During the time that you've been in this connection, it's almost like in your personal life, in your own life, you have stepped on another level of development, and then, I don't know, this person is still kind of, I want to say immature, but not in a bad way. It's just, they are still quite shaky in their emotions, and they're still waiting for a miracle. They're still kind of relying on your, you know, it's almost like they can't bring their focus back to themselves. All of their attention is on you, and that's not a very healthy way to be. You have to love ourselves first, and then it will kind of, people feel it, and we will attract those who are on the same vibrational level, who will love us just the same as we love ourselves. So that's kind of the lesson for this person, definitely here. Also, we've got this card, Rainbow and Blessings. Again, I feel like this person's wish, and maybe they're like making a wish on a rainbow when they see it, is for you to come around, for you to open your heart again, for you to reach out to them. They are definitely waiting and struggling to sleep, but it would be a huge gift, a huge blessing for them if you showed your kindness to them, if you would forgive them. Also, we've got this card, Transience, I have no idea how to pronounce it. Again, I feel like this is all about your transformation that happened, that they're watching you uncovering your beauty, your growth. The person you had become, it's so amazing for them. In a very short time, I feel like with this Empress and Transience, it's a very similar energy here. A lot of admiration, and it's almost like it happened by magic, and now I feel like they're a little bit worried that you're going to move on, that you're not going to reach out to them. And it will feel horrible for them, feel very sad if they lost out on you. Let's ask for a message from them. What would they say to you, pile 3? Do they miss you or not? Yes, this is like a summary of this whole spread. I wish I had treated you better. Yeah, guilt, a little bit of guilt here. I am so attracted to you. That's very apparent here with the Empress energy. You were the best thing in my life. I feel like your influence on this person was huge. It's even bigger than you imagine currently. They're just not showing it to you. I'm afraid to contact you. I feel like, yes, that's what's going on. They're waiting from you to initiate that for some reason, or for you to reply to something that they maybe like sent you a few months ago. They feel like it's your turn for some reason. But they are waiting, they're definitely waiting. What else? What else do they feel? Pile 3. Do they miss you? I know you are my other half. Yeah, as I said, they see you as like the perfect ideal image of someone they could build a family with, they could be with for a long time. You are my everything. How can I ever pay you back? Yeah, I feel like you've done a lot for this person. Even energetically and emotionally, you help them. What else? What else would they say to you, pile 3? This one flew out. I'm in love with your body. I feel like that this is something they were very impatient to say to you, because this message just flew. A lot of passion here, yes. You're very beautiful for this person, very beautiful. And I'm holding this message, you are incredible. So much that like they are in awe of you. You are irresistible for them. That's what I'm feeling from the beginning. What did I just say? I want to give you all my respect. I'm in awe of you. How? What? I can't even make this up. That's exactly how they feel here. I can't stop thinking about you. Yes, with this 9 of Wands, it's like constant overthinking, worry, confusion, fear that you won't come around again. They can't stop thinking about you for sure. So this is all I had for you, pile 3. I hope this helped you. I hope it gave you some clarity. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.